Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is Tim Parker from Rossignol. Hi, Tim. How are you?
Good, Guff. How are you?
Dude, I'm so good. Thanks for being here.
No, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. For everyone that's watching on YouTube, Tim is a part of Rossignol. He's been a part of Rossignol for 24 years.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
Like
he knows the product really well, and he's walking us through the 2018 Rossignol line. We're looking at some of the greatest all-mountain boards there are on the planet. We have the Templar, we have the Angus, and we have the 1LF, formerly known as...
The one, it's gone through a million different names, but now it's the 1LF.
1LF, the best version that has ever been.
Yes, bar none.
Bar none. So an all-mountain board, what does that mean?
All mountain, go anywhere. Do anything you want. You know, if you're looking for a board, you've got your dedicated park board, freestyle type boards. You've got your dedicated big mountain boards, like kind of what's behind us. I mean, any board will ride anywhere, as you know.
Of course.
But if you're looking for a quiver killer, one board that kind of does everything, this is the great category.
These
for you.
ones.
Yep.
We kind of selected three. Again, we have the Templar, we have the Angus, and then we have the 1LF. What's the story with the Templar? They're all really good and fun boards to ride.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the deal with the Templar? What's going on?
Well, the Templar, I mean, what we're doing here is we're kind of getting that, I'd say, that intermediate to advanced type rider board.
Okay.
It's going to be a full wood core. This is where we're going to start to get the center base in there.
Cool.
Some technology starting to really come now at this price point. We're going to add in rad cut. So we're essentially have a traditional side cut here, but we're also going to have two side cuts come in on the tip of the tail.
What does rad cut do?
It's like adding another gear. So what it does, it really allows the board to initiate and exit turns super quick.
Got it. Now, with the Templar, what kind of profile shape does it have?
So this whole category right here, we're going to run basically Amtech All Mountain.
Okay, what's that?
So it's going to be a hybrid, right? So we're going to have basically about 40% of the board's going to have camber. It's going to have a nice high camber height there, give the board a lot of energy, a little extra grip, and then we're going to rocker the tip and tail to make it easy turn initiation, exit, and give it a little more flow.
Got it. So that rad cut, so because the nose and tail of the board are kind of lifted up, does that rad cut, once it's like on an edge, actually grip down and create a contact point?
Yes, that's what it does. Yep, it actually you can shift the contact point with pressure on it. So you can really make this super quick turn, feather out that nice long turn. And then we add serrated edge on this as well. Okay. So now we get the grip. So you couple that in with rad cut. So any firm snow, this thing just holds like a champion on edge.
Got it. And that's kind of like, does it have any other additional additives to it at all?
No, it doesn't need them. I mean, it's really for what it's built for. It's built to take that intermediate rider and just let them progress up into that advanced level.
Got it. And now, does it have a centered stance or setback?
Yeah, so this is going to be essentially a directional board, right? Cool. So it's going to be, it's going to have a little offset there. Okay. And this guy's actually going to have the same type of flex pattern as the 1LF. It's going to be kind of that directional all mountain, so it's going to have a little stiffer towards the tail, kind of towards that back foot, and a little more softer flex up in the nose.
Got it. Now, how does Rossignol make the tails of their boards a little bit stiffer than the nose, for instance?
Just materials. Just laying up materials. I mean, that's why you go through prototyping and testing to get that right feel. And yeah, that's it pretty much. But the Templar is a board that I rode. Haven't ridden in a few years, right? Because I'm kind of a 1LF guy. Yeah. Took it out and was absolutely amazed at its price point and how well it rides.
Yeah, and it's kind of a little bit softer of a version of 1LF, basically.
Yes, exactly. Okay. It's a little brother to the 1LF.
Sure. Okay. And then we have the Angus. The Angus always has really cool graphics, and you can kind of see through the top sheet, through the clear section. You can see the fiberglass. You can see the wood core, and it looks like it has like the same style. They all have the same profile shape.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Got it. What's the difference between the Angus and the Templar?
Well, it'll still be a twin shape, but it'll be the offset stance.
Got it. Twin shaping. So you can you center the stance up and ride it like a twin?
Sure.
Cool. Sure. That's a good option too.
The other, now we're going to start adding a little bit more technology into this. We're still going to continue with rad cut. We're still going to continue with serrated edge. We're still going to have Amtech All Mountain, but now we're going to add a few different things. So now we're going to add essentially a carbon in Kevlar with S-tips. So Kevlar Beat Aramid actually is the name of the product, but that's just going to give the board a little bit more punch. We're going to change the flex pattern up a little bit to what we call All Mountain Twin. So it's going to be a little stiffer underfoot.
Okay.
You know, and obviously those carbon S-tips will take care of that, give you a little bit more energy. And then if you're looking for surfy fun, we add roller.
So what's roller?
So roller is we're going to take the base and we're actually going to bevel more or less the edges, pick the edges out of the snow. So just a couple millimeters, but it just allows that the Angus to really be smooth on transitions. Once you get up like on a hard pack situation, you get serrated edge in there, rip that turn, but in soft snow, it's just surfy fun.
Just buttery.
Yeah,
and now,
super fun.
I think you mentioned in one of the other women-specific boards, similar technology, or the same technology, called Roller, and that's kind of represented with this lighter color section that's closer to the rails?
Yeah.
Okay, so that whole section is actually kind of like angled up.
Yep, just a few mils.
Got it. So if you're riding hard pack and you're like flat basing and you start to swivel a little bit, you'll be less likely to catch an edge.
Yeah, and you really don't feel like it's really hard to feel on hard pack because literally what you're doing is it makes it actually really quick because the base is a little narrower, so the board really transitions really quick. So it's super fun to ride.
Awesome. And I really like the fact that all these boards are twin shape but setback stance because if you want to take a day in the park, you want to progress your freestyle riding, just center that stance up within the board, and when you want to go ride POW, just set the stance back.
Right.
Pretty simple. Awesome.
True all mountain.
True all mountain, and then everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
If you don't like this board, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, this thing's ripped.
This is funny.
It's ridiculously fun.
This is the new updated 1LF.
Yep.
What's up? Why is this thing so good?
You know what I mean? It's one of these things. It's all the parts they put in it, I guess.
Sure.
We're going to continue with the rad cut.
Yep.
We're going to continue with serrated edge. We're going to change up the core a little bit. We're going to run a little basalt and aramid in between the bindings or the insert pack to get a little stiffer midsection, mid body of the board. Then the big thing is light frame. I mean, realistically, it's
what's light frame technology?
So light frame, essentially what we're going to do is there's a TPU element that is milled out in the core and runs all the way around the board.
So it's all the way around the perimeter.
Yep. And so what that does, it just makes that board super, super quiet. It's like a dampening agent. So what I found riding it, and I know you've ridden it, awesome. The speed threshold's amazing on this thing. Yep. It's very confidence inspiring.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool because when you ride a 1LF, even though you are going fast, like that TPU was a thermoplastic urethane, it really does provide like a nice little it smooths out the overall ride.
Absolutely, less fatiguing. It's an amazing board.
Yeah, and that's what's kind of tough too. Like if you're riding like early morning groomers and you're chattering and stuff like that, like you get tired pretty fast, and having a light frame technology is good.
Absolutely.
Yep. What other boards within the men's line have light frame?
We'll have a variation of it on the trick stick.
Okay.
But it's a little bit different. We'll have it on the sushi, which is behind me as well. We'll have it on the sushi split as well.
Cool, man. It's pretty cool tech. Now, what suggestions would you have for anyone that's looking to buy a free ride board and they're thinking about Rossignol? Why should they do that?
I think the amount of technology for the price is amazing, right? I mean, plain and simple. And I think, as you've alluded before, you ride an XV. They're amazing boards. So we've been gluing stuff together as a company for 110 years, and we've been doing the snowboard thing for 30.
I know.
I was riding Rousey before I became a rep for them. They ride extremely well. Yep.
And it's cool. They have the ability, especially this category, to go from powder to park in a heartbeat. And it's good to have. If you can only afford to buy one board, make sure it's a damn good board.
Yeah.
And it's going to be from Rossignol. Cool. Parker, thanks for being here, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for watching. Seriously, if you guys are looking for some decks, the Templar, the Angus, and of course the 1LF are going to be awesome all-mountain category boards. You can check them out at thehouse.com, of course. And if you want to see more videos kind of like this with me and Parker, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We just broke 25,000 subscribers, hopefully 26 really soon. Thanks for being part of the community, and thanks for being here. Peace.